All right. Well, we are here on the skinny driveway again, and we are just going to test. I am just going to test Spider. So we've got the new diff setup that I built. New gearing, more aggressive gearing, clearly with a proper spool and a TP 4050 1570 kV, so around about 1570 kV motor. We're just testing her on 4S. I'm just going to test her on 4S because these D-boot tyres are not balanced yet, so I still need to balance them. Let's just get the Spider model is set for Spider, so we'll get the turbo fan plugged in. Make sure that's the fan plugged in. We'll get the car switched on. 4 undos, running an 8000 mAh ludicrous lipo 4S. I'm not expecting a huge speed run, guys. That's not the whole plan. Is to check gyro settings, check suspension settings. I got no front aero on the car yet either. So I got no front aero on the car yet either, so you know, I'm not looking to. I was thinking about just coming down here and blasting 6S, and that's exactly how stupid people would go, James. So I'm going to try and not be stupid. Speed is addictive though, and going fast is good fun. GPS is reset to 0. You can see there, peak speed 0. It's ready. Tyres will be fairly cold. It's only just spring here in Scotland, so basically it's cold. I'm actually going to move my car quickly because there was a van parked in front of me and I need as much space as I can have. I don't want to hit my real beast. Right, sorry about that interlude. So here's the driveway, it's all clear, looking good. Just gonna spin the wheels a little bit. Just going to do a short run just to check that we're oh yeah, we are still very slow. Oh dear. Still trying to pull a little bit to the left. Sub trim. You can still spin off though. All right. Well, we are here again, and I say again because I've been down at my driveway a few times with this RC. It's Spider, new diff, new gearing. I just haven't been able to get the speed out of the car. I was being very cautious and only running a 4S. I came down here and it was still 43 miles an hour, very pedestrian. So I've got a 6S and I've got a 8S packs to test in this car now. I'm actually not looking for a big speed. I'm just looking to see some speed because these tyres are not yet balanced as I've run out of the tape. I'll just turn the GPS on now so it starts to get itself sorted out. So really we're just looking for performance. I've been tuning the little gyro in here, so I'll just get the wee gyro needle forky thing that I've got out. I've also got a spare battery for the big blower, this blower here, because it runs off a little 3S at the back here. So we'll get it all set up. So that's on. Six beeps, we're on. 6S. Again, it's not really a speed run. I'm just looking for more speed than it has been producing. Otherwise, we might have an issue, or we just need to look at the gearing. The gearing's not too aggressive. I think I'm running a 2439, so there's plenty to go on this RC yet. I've also turned that gyro up a wee bit. Let's just check and zero the GPS. Peak speed, you see that, guys, is at 0, and we'll give it a blast. Wonder who that is on our driveway. Just going to warm the tyres up. We actually have a warmish day here in Scotland. There is a bit of breeze, but I'm not planning on running this super hard. Oh, I've taken the wheelie bar off as well because it made an awful noise, and I don't think it really did anything. That's half throttle, just warming the tyres up now. Just warming the tyres up and double checking gyro settings. So, you know, the gyro will hold it in a straight line better than I can, for sure. And when you're running a speed car, don't kid yourself. I remember I had a little two-wheel drive Rustler, and unbelievably, I actually took that up and over 100 miles an hour. But I remember when I was just learning about speed runs and thinking to myself, how do these guys control it past 60 mile an hour? I did start with a two-wheel drive car, which is always harder, but it was because they're running gyros. So I think the gyro setting's all right. It's nice to have a bit more gyro on. I had no, that's the wheels absolutely covered in mud and all sorts now. Okay, I'm going to go quiet because I'm going to give it a squirt. Pulled a little bit to the right there. Slow it right down for the turn because I don't want to get the tyres dirty, and we'll give it another squirt. Quarter throttle, half throttle, full throttle. That's actually a pretty nice speed for this road. Drag racers always say race your road, not that we're racing, but drive the road that you've got. So I think it might be pulling 60 miles an hour out of the bag on 6S. I'm not sure. I'll give it one more squirt and bring it in. I'm not using the whole road either. And I've also got no aero on the front of the car. It's a slightly less aggressive gearing than Blackout. But I have to say, Spider is pretty, you know, that's no aero on the front of the car. Whereas Blackout's got pretty big downforce happening front and rear. Let's have a look at this. GPS says 57 miles an hour, guys. 57 miles an hour on 6S. Okay. I think there's plenty. The motor is cold, actually, and the ESC is cold. So basically that's telling me that they're not doing much at all. The wheels are also not balanced. That makes a big difference. You can hear the wind picking now. It's going to be behind the car on this run. Half throttle, 3/4, full squeeze. I need to be giving it full squeeze for longer, I think, on the less cells. Full squeeze much earlier this time. See the suspension working pretty nicely. Oh, completely misjudged the car's speed in the turn at the bottom there. And I'm afraid I'm just going to leave you guys running because I want to show you the GPS. I know that none of you probably think I'm doctoring anything, particularly as I'm going so slowly. But it's nice to just do it right, I guess. So, depends what I want to do with the car, whether I want to run it on AS in the long run, or do I gear it up for 6S. I think it definitely needs a gear up anyway on 6S. The Blackout car was doing, what was it, 78 mile an hour on 5S. So there's a big difference. That's a much bigger motor in the Blackout car, TP4070. This is a TP4050. It's a 1500 kV. That one is also a 1500 kV, interestingly. Let's see what the GPS says. GPS says 59. So 60 mile an hour on 6S basically. It's got plenty of grunt. It's got plenty of grunt. Take it back to the car and just do a quick temp test with my hand just to make sure that I'm not missing any hot spots internally on the car. But that turbo blower is, that does the job. That thing sounds like a jet engine. It sounds like it's the power plant of the actual car when I fire it up. But anyway, got a lot of toe out going on. Got a lot of wobble on that right rear wheel. That is not much fun. That'll be throwing some pretty good oscillation through the car. I'm not sure about these D-boot wheels and tyres. That one looks blatantly bent already at the back. It hasn't done anything. Anyway, 59 miles an hour. Not breaking any records, but it's not really geared up for that. Let's feel. Yeah, the ESC is doing nothing. The motor is actually cold. The fan is making it cold. The battery's doing nothing. The wheels, the tyres are warmed up. I'm just not too happy. This rear wheel looks... Yeah, this rear wheel is badly buckled. So I'm gonna stop it there, guys. If that rear wheel wasn't buckled, I'd stick the 8S in it and I'd take it up a level. But the wheels aren't balanced, and that wheel I'm not happy with. I'm gonna try and straighten it out. Anyway, it's not bad. 60 miles an hour. Peace. We are recording. I'm here with the family and I have switched to a big 30 tooth pinion. I don't know if you can see that. I was running a 25 tooth, 25-39 gearing. Now it's 30-39, almost 1-to-1. And there's a really heavy crosswind and I've got the kids here, so it's probably all going to go wrong. But thanks, I will do. But we're not looking for mega top speed, we're just looking for a bit of performance out of the system. We're running 6S. 6S last time with the old gearing was 59 miles an hour, although I'm not sure I'm going to be pushing it today because there is a significant crosswind. Right, get the angle on the old. The GPS is zeroed out for peak speed. Turbo fan is on. We've got steering. There's quite a lot of crosswind. Right, watch out. Just don't go any further than me. You're going to miss it there, Isaac.
You'll see it through the window. You'll see it through the window in here, won't you? Stand up. You can see it through the
Okay, it's coming down.
It's coming, ready, go.
Just going to warm the tyres up on this run. What a crosswind, that's difficult. Going to go into the wind on this run. Yeah, that's quite a crosswind. Going to go slowly back up the track and use a bit more of it. Much more performance. Much more performance. Where from?
Around the bend there.
Oh yeah. I'll just bring it in and we'll check the Check the temps and wait for the bikes to go past. Still not very. 66 miles an hour. Not very fast. The conditions are pretty bad. I'll wait for these guys to pass. Cyclists are past. Get a bit more of the track. It's coming down though. It's a heavy duty crosswind, that is. Okay, here she comes. I gave it a wee squirt then, for sure. I've turned the brake down too far. It definitely needs more brake. We'll run it slowly up there and we'll give it one more decent squirt. There it comes. We'll do one more, thanks. I heard, don't talk to me whilst I'm trying to drive this thing at 70 miles an hour. Right, one more run. One more run on 6S. We'll give it a little bit more of a squirt and see what happens. No aero on the front of the car yet. Oh, that gave it a squirt. Let's have a look at the GPS. Almost no braking happening. Temps are alright. Let's have a look at what the GPS says. 74 miles an hour. Woo-hoo-hoo! 74. I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm going to call it a day there. That's huge crosswind. $74 miles an hour, everybody. There we go. 74. Don't know if you can see that. Job